Narratives, you know what they're great for? They're great for storytelling. Narratives are great for storytelling. They are absolutely terrible for seeing and describing reality, or seeing and describing truth. The narrative is denial. Acceptance is living a life free of the narrative. Remember, if you can see a thing as it really is, and you can describe it as it really is, there's no need for narrative. Narrative exists to tell you how you should feel about a thing, whether or not that's based in fact or not, you see. That's the problem. Now let me share something personal with you here. The narrative that I lived with for most of all of my life, up until relatively recently, was this. My parents are good people. My dad is a principled, honest person. My mom is a sensitive, compassionate person. Our family is full of happiness and love. My parents love me and my siblings. Nothing in life will ever matter more than our family, the way we feel about each other, and having each other in our lives. Why was that the narrative doing all the talking? It was the narrative because there are no facts to support any of it. I'm sorry to say. It's just a bunch of gloopity-glop that my emotions desperately wished were true, and so I adopted that narrative, and I chose to believe it. Notice all the vague emotional terminology in there. Sensitive, compassionate, good, love, feelings, happy. That's all narrative. Not anywhere in there does my narrative offer details about what my parents do that classifies them as good. What does my father do that makes him principled? What does my mother do that makes her compassionate? See, if any of this stuff were true, I should be able to easily tell you straight facts and let any listener arrive at the conclusion themselves that my father's principled, that my mom's compassionate, rather than me having to give you narrative. What's the purpose of narrative? I'm trying to tell you, with that narrative I just gave you, which is the one I lived with for real for most of my life, the purpose of it, why does it exist? To tell you how you should feel about my family. What's the emotional view toward them that you should have? It's narrative without any supporting details. How about my use of the word sensitive to describe my mother? It's an emotional term. It's meant to tell you my mom's a good person. She's somebody to be to have soft feelings toward. Why? Because she's sensitive. Does being sensitive immediately and inherently make a person good? Not at all. Plenty of people who abuse and mistreat others are sensitive people. Do you remember why I am unconsciously trying to paint a picture with the narrative, or what picture I'm trying to paint with the narrative? Right? Not only to myself, but to others. Remember, the narrative exists to tell you how you're supposed to feel about a thing. The scary thing about the narrative is that it needs no facts whatsoever to support it before it can exist. Ain't that something? It needs no facts to support it. All you have to do is want to believe it. And even if all the evidence points somewhere else, you can still believe it if you're living by the narrative.